Next, I'm going to cover how to share a file from your OneDrive. So I have these quick links here on my left rail, and OneDrive is indicated here by the clouds. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And keep in mind that nobody else has access to your OneDrive files. I am sharing my screen, so that's why you are seeing my files. But your OneDrive files are protected via your access ID and password when you log into the web version of Microsoft 365. I'm going to go to My Files here on the left panel, and all my files will appear. And in order to share a file, I'm going to select that file, and I can either go to the top ribbon and click Share, or I can select the Share option to the right of the name of the file. Once I click on that, there's several options here. I can just enter a name, and again, it'll start populating. I can add several names or as many names as you like you want to share that file with. Here on the right, if I hover over this box, it'll say that they can view, which is indicated by the eyeball. If I click the drop-down arrow, I can also make it where they can edit it, or I can choose can't download, but they can view it. So can view, which is selected by default. This means they can only view it and cannot edit it. If I want them to edit it, I can certainly change that to can edit. Then I can add a message, and I can simply click send. This is going to send an email invite to that person as a link, and when they click on the link, the file will open and they'll be able to view it, edit it, depending on how you set that file. I can also copy the link and just send the link to several people via email. Maybe I don't want to go through the OneDrive. I can go back to my email. So if I go to the left rail here and click on mail and then new mail, and I'll just show you an example by choosing myself and then pasting that document and click send. So when the document comes through, I can show you what it looks like when your participants or when it gets sent to someone else. So it's going to be a link to that OneDrive, and they'll be able to just click on it and it'll open in the appropriate application. Going back to my OneDrive and then again to my files here on the left. If you're worried about protection with the file, some security, you don't want anybody else to view it. When I click on the share symbol again, I can again add someone I want to share the file with. This time I'm going to make it only view, but I'm going to go up to the three dots. I'm going to select a file and click share. Add the person I want to share the file to or several people. And I'm going to click on the link settings next to where it says copy link to the left of send. This is going to give me some added protection for this file. The first thing you want to do is share the link with anyone. And under more settings, by default, they can view the document. In this case, I want them to edit it. I can add a date for as long as they need, or maybe I want to give them only a certain amount of time. I can set the date for this example, tomorrow, Friday, March 29th. Then that link will expire and they won't be able to access it anymore. I can also set a password that I'm going to provide to that person I'm sharing the file with. That's another level of protection. And I'm going to go back to where it says can edit. And this time I'm going to say they cannot download it. Now, again, it doesn't stop somebody from taking a picture of their screen with their smartphone, but at least they can't edit. They can't download it onto their desktop. If I change this to people in Wayne State, I don't have those options. It just goes back to can they view it? Can they edit? But I can still block them from downloading it. Same thing with people with the existing access or people that I choose to share the link with. So I'm going to go back and share this with anyone. I'm going to mark it as can't download. I'm going to add an expiration date for the link of a week from now. And I'm going to leave the set password alone and just click apply. So now you'll see they can't download it here on the right. And I'm going to copy the link. So you can copy that link in any application that you can copy a link into. Chat in Teams, which would be an added protection. Conversations in Teams if you want to share it with everybody in your team, or just via email. You can copy and send that link with some of the added protection via email.